I've been experiencing spiritual warfare my entire life. I started doing these videos to bring awareness to what it is. I want you to see for yourself what it looks like and how to identify it. Witchcraft is not what you think it is and how it affects your life. Many people, millions of people are suffering witchcraft attacks and don't even know it. Ephesians 6 verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Chloé Yazmean is 22 and has been a content creator since she was 14. She is now a wife and mother to a baby boy. Chloé has wholesome videos which she incorporates her Christian values. She is very wise and knows a lot about spiritual warfare. The only thing she doesn't know is how deep it is. Our knowledge about witchcraft is minimum. In one video, Chloé says, I was looking up on Amazon like little disposable bags for your period stuff because people be doing weird stuff with people's blood and stuff. People do weird stuff with people's stuff. Then we are all aware of the caution you have to take when eating from people. People can put something in your food to make you sick and or die. And we hear a little about love spells. For example, if a couple had been together for a while and they seem to genuinely love and care for one another, then the individual just up and leave out of nowhere. There will be whispers of, so-and-so might have put a love spell on them to make them leave and come to them. That's pretty much all the knowledge we have. Chloé is constantly talking about being tired, lack of motivation, anxiety, and her acne, amongst other things, not knowing those very things are due to the witchcraft attacking her. In almost every video, she's showing signs of someone under attack. These things should be addressed in church. In Hosea 4 verse 6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. If people were taught about spiritual matters and what to do, it can change the course of their life. Just like in Mark 5 verse 1 through 20, the man in the tombs. If Jesus didn't heal him, who is to say what his outcome would have been? Very few pastors touch on spiritual warfare, and those who do still don't touch on the very things that are occurring in our everyday life and meanings behind it. To give a rundown on the symptoms she's experiencing is dreams, dry skin, forgetfulness, demonic smells, smelling burnt hair and manure. Well, there was no source for the smells. The smell of burnt hair. This sign is linked to the mind and thoughts, rituals of binding and mental domination. It means they are trying to manipulate her thoughts, cause mental confusion, constant headaches, and forgetfulness. There's one video where Chloé was going to get some pads. When she got to her car, she realized she forgot the pads. So she went to the next store to get some pads, got back in her car, and realized she forgot the pads again. So she went to the third store specifically for the pads. Yes, headaches, mental fog, being clumsy, not being good at things she used to, like cracking eggs. Woke up with a mark on her face. Food tasting gross. No longer desiring a favorite food. Also, food can be tasteless, like water has no taste. That makes me look at when a person might say, so-and-so food don't taste all that hot. Everyone is saying it tastes good. It tastes bland to me. Or you yourself know you know how to cook, season food well, and it tastes like nothing. I remember that happened to me. I said to my son, I made such and such, and that tastes like nothing. And something else I made, that tastes like nothing. I was really disgusted. We gathered that the supermarkets sell trash foods. In poor communities, they don't sell the best food. And narrowed it down to the seasoning must have been expired. Then a few days later, while researching, I came across the truth. I was like, wow. I had begun over seasoning the food, thinking maybe I just wasn't putting enough. Depression, insomnia, intrusive thoughts, waking up feeling like she was literally fighting. You really feel like Mike Tyson was working you over. Can you imagine waking up feeling like that? Your body feeling beat and weak. Waking up at 3 a.m. every day. Chloe has over 500 videos. I haven't watched them all. I've seen just enough to know that she is under spiritual attack. In one video, she talked about how a brand new box I bought, don't know where it went, it's lost. Also, the bottle I had is gone. So both of these perfumes disappeared out of nowhere. Haven't been able to find them. Like, I don't understand what happened, and it'll never make sense to me how those perfumes went missing. If she ever found those perfumes, I don't know, but things also can vanish. How many people may have accused someone of stealing? How many children have been punished for being falsely accused of taking things? Sometimes they can reappear. While talking on the phone with her mom, Chloe said a beetle came from behind the trash can, and a beetle represents death threats. She's seen cobwebs, which symbolize setbacks and delays. Lights will flicker and go out. While sitting in the car outside her house with Jordan, Chloe says, "Why does my light not turn on, but everybody else's light is on? So my light is dead in my house, my outdoor light, everybody else's light on." And I recall in another video, it was an older video, and she was saying something about how she had to replace a light bulb or something, or a lamp, and she didn't understand how, I guess it happened suddenly. Well, but lights will be affected. You can experience personality changes. Thinking out loud to herself, Chloe says, "I think I say things wrong sometimes." No, Chloe, the witchcraft caused people to hear something else. Witchcraft affects everything around you, even relationships. Even though Chloe mentioned that her dad was a substance abuser, some of his actions may have been due to the witchcraft. Yes, those around you will be influenced by the witchcraft on you. The way he acted in the car, saying her and her siblings were going to die and be hung, saying sexual things to her. Witchcraft causes those around you to act out of character and say vile things to you, things that they wouldn't say. Her relationship with her whole family can be affected. I recall an old video where she said there was some things going on behind the scenes. I don't think it was family related though, just because it doesn't have to just be the family you're having problems with. It'll just be people, even random people. I'm glad to know that problems I had with family or people, that it wasn't me. Because the friction you'll have with different people, you will think it's you. How many of you had problems with family, friends, not being there for you, not wanting to help you, ghost you, and there was no reason for it? Please share in the comments section. Pets too can exhibit strange behavior. They also can become sick out of nowhere and pass away. When it comes to someone putting a hex, curse, spell on you, there are numerous ways to do it, other than putting something in your food or getting hold of a bloody pad. And I know Chloe said her mom had some bad neighbors, and some people will harm someone's child to get to them. Family who was happy when her mom was down. Then you have people at church. Grown people will be jealous of children. And same, if they were secretly jealous of her mom, attack what is precious to Lady T, Chloe. And also when it comes to people harming you, they could have put something outside their home. And even, I don't know if they had door cams at that residence or not, but even People can just pass by your door or stand near your door and curse you. That's why it's imperative to pray before you leave your house. You have some really evil, wicked people out here. And when it comes to all of this, I'm sure a lot of you watching, there's things that might align with your life and you're thinking about it. And now it's all making sense. And Luke 8 verse 17 says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." So when Chloe has terrible dreams, she has to cancel them out, and sometimes fast as well. And two, when she comes across demonic smells, she has to do a decree and command it to leave. 3, say warfare prayers and cover her family. Lock it. And at the in the community post, I'm going to put some prayers, because if you're viewing and you feel like, hey, what do I do about all of this? I'm going to put in the community tab, prayers that you can do. And there's some people that teach on spiritual warfare. I'm also going to have them listed. Life is spiritual. Thanks for watching.